Hello, everybody. My name is Calvin Ramirez,
And I'm Ashli Baddorf.
and this is our Science Explorer demo for EDUC492. Our science standard that we're going to be going over is the second grade Earth and Science standard that says compare multiple solutions designed to slow or prevent wind or water from changing the shape of land. Examples of solutions could include different designs of dikes and windbreaks to hold back wind and water, and different designs for using shrubs, grass, and trees to hold back the land. So the lesson we've prepared is going to be geared towards asking these sorts of questions.
So to begin the lesson, we would engage the students before we get into the explore portion of the project. And in the engage phase, we would basically just show students two different pictures of a sandcastle at the beach, and we would pose them with a question based on this situation. Some kids built a sandcastle at the beach. They left for a moment, and when they came back, it suddenly looked different. Why do you think this happened? So we would give them this scenario, and then we would ask them to get into groups or with a partner, and they would discuss why they think that this happened.
So next, when we dive into the explore phase, guys, we would let everybody know that we're going to need a bowl or a container of some sort. A cup would work. Um, a form of water, whether it's in a bottle or from a hose or a cup or anything, and some dirt or sand or anything of that similar consistency for this assignment.
So the first step would be to make a mound.
Now, we deliberately made this a really ambiguous question, guys, because when we tried to make our mound specifically, it didn't necessarily work out the first round. We had to apply pressure and do a little bit of things to it for it to keep its form. So we wanted the kids to be able to create their own questions and build more driving questions just from this step of the activity alone.
Yes. Okay, so this is the way that the mound looked before. And for the mound that I built, I actually used brown sugar because, like Calvin had said in the beginning, you can pretty much use anything that you can find around your house. So I had brown sugar and I used brown sugar to do mine. And this is a video of me doing it by adding a little bit of water. So this is the first step. We would be doing this, and then um, kind of make observations of the changes. So as you can see on the left, this is how it looked before. And once I added a little bit of water, this is how it looked after. So then I would, after this, go and make observations. Describe any changes. What do I see? What do I notice? What's different?
And for those that add a bit more water to their mound, while they're exploring with the water and the mound they created, they might start to notice some more changes as seen in this video here on the right. Now, some students may even begin to make observation of the different pressure of the water coming down, making more distinct erosion impact, along with the amount of water added as well. Now, when we see both samples, we can see a much more dramatic impact with more water and more pressure, and those are observations and questions that we want our students to be able to create when they're making their observations during this activity. Now, with this activity, we hope to lead our kids to ask questions and make observations about the water making an impact on the soil and on their mounds that they created, and trying to make connections with that, with things they might see in real life, or how water and oceans and rivers might affect lands in real life, which would lead us to our driving question: how can we prevent land erosion? And from there, we would start to allow our kids to go into the further stages of the 5 E's and start to discuss ways to prevent land erosion, whether it be with trees or bushes or a type of device that they might want to build, or anything that they think that could prevent land erosion, now based off the observations they made and the driving questions that they built off of their activity they did with the mounds. Thank you for watching, everybody.
Thank you.
And if you guys would like to contact any of us, we have both of our information right here. Feel free to email us. Thank you, everybody.